Good morning, everyone. Here's Jean-Pierre here from UTC FX, the company which is mainly doing Forex trading, online Forex trading. And this is the program of UTC Limited, the program which is dedicated to give traders a market insight and to give novice traders, to teach the novice traders how to trade the financial market. If you are new to our YouTube channel, we request you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that next time we will not miss out when we are doing the price the live technical analysis. And if you are our regular follower for this program, we request you to do the subscribe, like and share so that other people should be profit from this free yet powerful resources we are providing. As usual, we start with the fundamentals of dollar index because dollar, it is the reserve currency of the world up to today. Therefore, the fundamentals of the dollar and the direction of the dollar will affect many markets, especially the major currency pairs, the commodities, the metals, as well as the stock, the US stock market. That's why we always start with the analysis of dollar index. And as usual, since today is the first day of the month, we're gonna focus today on top-down technical analysis in order to get the big picture of the market, so that we should know what we'll be doing in this month or what we could expect from the market. And from tomorrow onward, as usual, we're gonna focus ourselves on a 4 time frame, which is a time you can use for day trading as well as for swing trading. Starting with dollar index, you can see that if you look at the immediate trend, you clearly see that dollar, it is in an uptrend because it is continually making the series of higher highs and the higher lows. Okay, so therefore, in the longer term, dollar, it is bullish. And in August, in July this year, the market has broken this resistance. Okay, it broke this resistance which of 103.05, and then it pulls back and made the support at this support of $99.5 dollar. And as you can see that since then the price was bullish. When August the market has managed to make a bullish graphic candlestick pattern at this support of $99.5 dollar, and September was a very, very strong bullish market. Okay, so this confirms that dollar has started already the system May broke even this resistance again. This shows that the dollar has started the impulsive pullback, impulsive move, which could find our resistance at and our counter to resistance will be at $125 dollar. Okay, so we expect the dollar to move this impulsive move to continue up to $120.5 dollar. Unfortunately, the market does not move in one single direction. That's why we're gonna continue on a lower time frame, like 1 week. On 1 weekly time frame, even though we have seen that on the monthly time frame, the market has managed to start the impulsive move, you can say that on weekly time frame, dollar managed to break this trend line, which was acting like a resistance since for the last 10 months, starting November, okay, 2022. Therefore, it could be possible that before dollar continues to push high toward 120.5 resistance, it could be possible that the market might need to come to test this broken resistance trend line, okay? And if it does so, beginning October, could expect a pullback in dollar index. Therefore, the good opportunity, buying opportunity could be at this support of 103.5. On that time frame, it is that where things are going to make sense, okay? You will see that from July, the market was extremely very strong bullish dollar, okay? And then now it has already broken this resistance over here around the 106, okay? Unfortunately, after the breakout on this resistance, you see the market has managed to make a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern, which could be a false breakout signal. Even though on Friday, the market managed to make this rejection of raw price, but since the market is not bullish, this is not very, very strong a signal. So therefore, as we said on a weekly time frame, it could be possible that the market could come to test this recent broken resistance about 105, 104, okay? Or it can even continue lower to test this trend line, because if you're familiar with breakout trading strategy, when a trend line is broken, the area where the trend line has broken, it tended to become an area of value, and you can see that it was a resistance, and it has been also support here, it was even support here. So 103.5, this is a very strong support where we'll be looking for buying opportunities in the dollar index, okay? So this clearly shows that we are not buying dollar currently, because we do expect a pullback or a correction, if you call it like that. And we're gonna look for buy opportunity at this support of 104 or this support of 103.5. And as I said, if this happens, it will affect all the major currency pairs, the metals, cryptocurrencies, as well as the US stock market. And let's see some of the markets which will be affected. Of course, we're gonna start with the major currency pairs. You can clearly see that the dollar, USD, Japan yen, it is in bullish now because it has managed to break and cross above this resistance here around 126 to 127 dollar. And in January this year, the market managed to bounce back from this was support of $127, and it could be possible that this market it is currently making this impulsive move. Unfortunately, we do not have even the data to get the counter trade resistance, or we can see from now it is this resistance around $152, which was acting resistance in October 22. Therefore, what can we expect for a weekly time frame? Of course, we cannot buy from this resistance. Okay, you can see that it is a very strong resistance, which caused a huge drop down. Therefore, we do expect that this market it could go into a range, or it can at least make a pullback before it break and continues an uptrend if the US Japan yen is to break this resistance. Continuing on daily time frame. These are the areas of value we're gonna focus on. You say we do have this outer trend line, it is even very far, and we have this inner trend line, and we have this resistance which has been broken, which you can turn to support. Okay, so we do expect a dollar to make at least a pullback at this support around the $144 before we continue its bullish move. And it is not a miracle that it can continue even lower to this support of $136 before it continues its bullish move. So we are bullish on the dollar, USD, Japan yen, but we're gonna wait a pullback because the market was bullish since July 23. US dollar was a strong bullish, and we do expect a collection in the beginning of this month. The next month market we're gonna focus on is the USD Japan yen, and then looking at the monthly time frame, USD Japan yen, it is in range. As you can see that it is ranging between 1001.36 and 087.34 support. Okay, and the best way to trade and ranging the market is to use stuck in a box trading strategy, force breakout trading strategy, as well as the breakout trading strategy. Then talking about the strategies, you see that in July, the market tried to break below this support and made the immediate force breakout for August. And you see how strong dollar USD Japan, USD Swiss was strong, very strong for the month of September. Okay, what does this tells us? This tells us that you could see USD Swiss continuing in an uptrend. It's uptrend toward to this resistance. Let's go to see to weekly time frame in order to see if there is something special you can see from there. Okay, and if we go to weekly time frame, okay, you will see that the market has managed also to break this trend line over here. Okay, so this is another signal for bullish signal. Unfortunately, USD Swiss is now at this support, which turned into resistance. Okay, therefore we do expect that the USD Swiss also to make a correction before it continues its bullish move. And here's how we're gonna trade this market in a daily time frame. So if you check, we do have a support which was a resistance here, and it was broken in September this month on a daily time frame. So it is could be possible that the dollar was going, USD Swiss going to make a pullback toward this support of 0.89 before it continues its bullish move toward this resistance. And this is one of the first resistance where we're gonna look for buying opportunities. But this resistance is weak. In near future, we expect it to be broken, since the significant resistance, if you remember, we have seen that USD Swiss is in a range, and it is ranging the resistance of the range. It is this black line you see there. And this is how we're gonna build, say, buying USD Swiss. USD card, looking to USD card, it is also in a range. It is ranging between this 120.48 support and this 146.59 resistance. Okay, and currently, if you check, it is consolidating in the middle of nowhere. But honestly, we did have this resistance here. Okay, that is where the market it is struggling to break, and before it continues the up, and we do have this support over here around the 103 dollar. Okay, that is where the market is consolidating. What does it mean? This means let's go to weekly time frame, where we will see that this consolidation which is happening here, it is simply just a bullish flag. Okay, a bullish flag, it is a bullish signal, and so we're expecting that the market, once the market break and close above this trend line, we can look for buying opportunities, or for with a breakout or break and retest. Or even if the market continues down, we can also find buy opportunity at this trend line and continue buying this market. Let's look at in general, it is bullish. And let's switch on a daily time frame in order to see how, where, and how we can trade this market. Okay, this is the bull flag we was talking about, and if you check on the daily time frame, you will see that we have this resistance with which has been broken here. It became support, and then it made a forced breakout on this signal. Therefore, if dollar continues lower, it will find that support around the 133, and that's where we could look for buying opportunities. And as I said on weekly time frame, if it continues up and break and close above this resistance here, okay, of the flag around the 139 dollar, we can look for buy opportunity with a breakout or break and retest trading strategies. As I said, USD card is bullish, and we'll be looking for buying opportunities in the USD card for this month and for the coming for this quarter, fourth quarter of the year, and probably the beginning of the next year. Euro USD, it is one of the markets which moves in inverse correlation with dollar index. And as you can see from longer perspective, Euros USD, it is weak uptrend, okay, because it is making a series of higher highs. You can see that, and the higher lows, okay. So it is bullish. Unfortunately, it has broken this trend line, which was supposed to act as a support, okay. And now it is trending below this trend line. Does this mean that Euro USD is in a downtrend? Of course, no, it is not in a downtrend. It is simply making a complex pullback, okay? Since this support for 0.82, it is still intact. So Euro USD, it is bullish, okay? Looking in the medium term, you will see that at the time it made this bear flag over here, okay. It made this bear flag around here, and it has broken it, and now it tends to become support. In short term, it could be possible that we can see Euro USD dropping up to this support before we start looking for buying opportunities. On daily time frame, of course, Euro USD is bearish, as I said, okay. And you can clearly say that we had this channel here, and currently the channel has broken. As you can see that the market has managed to break this channel, and the price is already at this significant support. It is at this significant support. So it could be possible that we could see dollar making a pullback, okay, over here, before it continues lower, okay. And one of the area for values we should pay attention on, it is this resistance around the 110. That's where we could expect the pullback. So if the market pulls back at that zone, we can look for sell opportunity. Of course, we do have also this resistance, which could act as a resistance. Therefore, this clearly shows that we are bearish on dollar, but since we are in the support, we are not going to sell immediately. We will wait the price to pull back at one of those zones. And another scenario where we can continue selling Euro USD is only when it breaks below this market, and we can look for selling opportunities, okay. GBP USD also, it is one of the market which will be affected by this market, and you clearly see that it is in a downtrend since it is continuing making the series of lower lows and the lower highs. And the significant resistance we do have, it is here around the 142. And you can see, if you look into the history, it was acting like support, and since it was broken, it is acting currently like a significant resistance. So we're gonna pay attention as this resistance, and the market has made broken and closed below this support, okay, and it made a pullback. This shows that dollar GBP USD also, it is strong bearish, okay. Are we going to consider this support? Of course, no. You will see, if you use a Fibonacci retracement level, that is a market that supports the resistance at 61 Fibonacci, 0.8 Fibonacci retracement level. That's where it made a shooting star and continues lower. So this shows clearly that GBP USD is in a downtrend, and we should continue looking for sell opportunities. Where are we going to look for sell opportunities in GBP USD? Of course, these Fibonacci retracement levels are one of the key levels we should use to look for selling opportunities. Okay. This tells us that if we get a signal at this Fibonacci retracement level, we can look for selling opportunities. And we do have an area of value here around the $1.18. That is where we can take our take profit, first take profit. And it is not a miracle that the market could also even pull back at this zone. And if that, if once it does that, we can also look for selling opportunities at this zone if that's happened. Okay. You clearly see that we are bearish on GBP USD, and those are the area of values where we can look for selling opportunities. We're treating the old area of value because we're starting the new month. We wanted to get fresh information which we can use to trade the market. On the USD, it is a kind of choppy market, honestly. And we do have a significant support here around $0.47. That is where we have our support, and we do have the resistance here, which has been tested multiple times. You can see here, it was a resistance, and it has been support here, and once it broke here, it became a resistance. These are the longer term area of value we have in the audio should consider. If we dip inside this market, let's switch to lower time from like 1 hour, 1 week. We'll see that the audio is making consecutive lower lows and the lower highs, which shows that it is also in a down trend. What that tells us? This tells us that we'll be looking for selling opportunities in USD, but the only way we'll be looking for selling opportunities, it is only when this prior market test this resistance over here. We can look for selling opportunities there, and we can even look for breakout or break and retest of this support around 160, 194. That is how we'll be selling USD. We do not have significant or clear area of value on daily time frame, a part of this broken support which turned into resistance. Okay, this one. So for the day traders, for experienced traders, we can even look for selling opportunities here, because this also was an area, significant area of value which acted as the same time as the support and resistance. Okay. The last major currency we're gonna take into consideration, it's in New Zealand US, of course, which will be affected by the move of dollar. Okay. In New Zealand USD, it is also in choppy, and we do have this support here, because it is the only the support which has pushed the market after this drop to this high. And speaking of the high, this is the highest point price we had around 0.8832, which has even acted as twice as resistance. That is the significant resistance we do have on New Zealand USD. And I hope you can see this major resistance also here. Okay, it has acted as resistance and support several times, as you can see it here. So we're gonna consider it during the trading of New Zealand USD in this quarter, and the first quarter of 2024. Looking at weekly time frame, we see also that New Zealand USD it is choppy. It's dropping in this resistance here, this support which was acting like resistance over here, and then we have this low, which the market managed to print in October last year. Since then, the market it is chopping between this zone. Without going any further, for choppy market, it is wise to trade at the significant area of value. Let's check if we have another area of value on a daily time frame. Of course, in a daily time frame, it is a bit clear because the market it is making lower lows and lower highs, which indicated that New Zealand USD it is in a weak down trend. Okay, therefore we'll be looking for selling opportunities in New Zealand USD, and honestly, the best area for value to look for selling opportunities it is at this resistance around 0.65. That's why I could look for selling opportunities, and the best is, price to look for buying opportunities. It is at this support around 0.55. Okay. Tomorrow, don't worry, we're gonna dive into even lower on a 4-hour time frame in order to see how we can use those, how we can trade this market on intra days. As I said, gold metals, there are also one of the markets which will be affected with the move of dollar. So, and gold is not exceptions. It is the one because once the dollar is strong, gold tends to be weak, and once dollar is weak, gold tends to be strong because gold it is the safe haven, one of the safe haven of the world. You can see that from COVID 2020 in March, that is where the market managed to break out this high, which always high, which was in September 2011. Okay, and gold managed to make a new high, which is around $2,070. Okay, this is the all-time high. If you dive into the gold price from 1833, these are the data you can see. Okay, you will see that this is the all-time high of the gold. Okay, and gold has struggled since August 2020. Gold failed to break and cross above this resistance 2 times, and the first time was in March 2020, and the third time was this year in May. Okay, so this and the gold failed to made a force breakout on this support to around 1677. So this helps us to conclude that gold it is now in consolidation, which could be a distribution phase, or even a pause in the longer term to continue making this high. Okay, we're gonna not stay a lot on this price action. And what you see it is that the month of September was strongly bearish for gold. Big money was selling gold, and we do expect it to continue selling gold on this coming month. How are we going to sell gold? Normally, the sell of gold happened on last week. That is where huge sell of gold took place. But you see that if gold continue down, it will reach this support around 1,808. Okay, since it has acted as support here, and then it acted as resistance, it broke out here and acted as support. So if gold continues to push lower here, it will find this support. It could be possible that we could expect gold to push up before it continues its bearish move toward this support. Here we can adjust our support to this low here. Okay, in order to avoid any understanding. Okay, so this is support we should take care of, and you see we do have this broken support, recent broken support over here, which has been acted as a resistance in the past here. So it could be possible that gold could make a pullback toward this resistance around the $1,088 before it continues lower. Okay. So therefore, we are bearish on gold. Okay, we UTC, we are bearish on gold, but due to this huge sell-off that's happened the last week, we want gold to make a collection and the pullbacks, okay, over here before we look for selling opportunities, okay? But it should be clear that we at UTC, we are looking for short opportunities in gold. Let's adjust our resistance toward the recent area of values, because you see this was a support, and this is the support where gold has broken. We wanted to test this resistance before we continue to look for selling opportunities. Another metal we're gonna focus on is silver, of course, because silver is the cousin of gold. Okay, silver, it is also choppy. It is choppy, and you can see that it has already made this channel. It is moving in this channel. The current rate is coming from this resistance. And as you can clearly see, this month of October was very strong bearish after this hanging man candle which happened here. So we do expect silver to continue trading in this channel. Okay. We do expect the silver to continue dropping lower here. Going to daily time frame, you clearly said that the market is breaking this support around the $22, $22.5. Okay. And we do have this significant resistance around the $25 here. Okay. You will see that the silver, it is in a range, and then now it is breaking this support after this lower high it made over here during the last month. Okay, so we, as I said previously, we are expecting this support to break and to confirm, but we are not a fan of a breakout. So we want silver to make a pullback to this broken resistance, which this support, which can support even to this trend line before we continue looking for buying alternatives. If it does happen, we're gonna take our first profit at this support around $20. That is the support you will be looking for, the first take profit on silver. So we are bearish on silver, and it is normal because dollar is still bullish. Let's now look to other categories of market, and I said that US stock market, it is one of the markets which will be affected by the move of the dollar, of course. Okay, you can clearly see that Nasdaq or US 100, it is now in an uptrend, of course, because it is making a series of higher highs here, higher highs, higher low, here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, then higher high. And from there, you can see that the market has tested this deep pullback over here around $10,642. This was our deep pullback support, and it has turned into support, and the market failed to continue there. And the market made this high. This is the high we needed to break around the $16,770 in order to confirm that the US Nasdaq is going to continue up. Going to weekly time frame, of course, the market, it is in consolidation. Okay, the market Nasdaq was consolidating for quite long. Okay, because it made the breakout of this resistance around 15,180, which was acting as a resistance for 2 times in the past, and the market, it is consolidating over there. This is an indecision, so we can expect the market continuing up or dropping lower to test this some of this pullback zone before we can Nasdaq could continues up. Let's go to their time frame in order to see if we can get the zones which you can use to proper time the entry on Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq, if you go to daily time frame, you will see that it is making something like a head and shoulder pattern after this strong bullish move which happened since January this year. Okay, the market is now Nasdaq is making something like a head and shoulder. Therefore, head and shoulder is a reversal chart pattern. We're gonna pay attention on this neckline here of the pattern over here. Okay, and we're gonna pay attention on the right shoulder over here, which is around 15,700. These are the area for values we're gonna take care of during this month on Nasdaq. Okay, so if Nasdaq, we are bearish, of course, because dollar is bullish, of course, and this chart pattern, technical chart patterns, is showing that we could see US stock market collapsing down. Okay, and the way we are going to look for selling opportunities at this head right shoulder. The market gives us a sell signal to this right shoulder. We're gonna look for selling opportunities. And another scenario, it is the break or break and retest of this neckline. Okay, and once that's happen, we're gonna take a profit at this support around 12,800. It is the area of value where we will be looking for buying opportunities. Okay, so on US stock, especially Nasdaq, probably SP 500 USD on the lateral. The buying pressure on the dollar index, of course, it can put a very pressure on US stocks, and therefore we'll be looking for selling opportunities on this US stock. Okay, and just be reminded that we are using the price action because the price action is the same on all the market. Okay, and that is why we are applying it on different market, crypto, currencies, as well as the indices and the commodities. We do also wanted to show you our market insight about the European, especially the UK stock market. You will see that UK stock market since 2014, it is in consolidation between the price of 7,880 and 5,500. That is where the market is consolidating. So we try to move all over the world and in different assets so that no one should force the market to trade any particular market by saying that he lost the opportunities, because the price action is common on along all of the markets. Let's go to the time frame in order to see if you can get something to trade from. What should be see in a weekly time frame is that UK 100, it is also consolidating, and this is support. You see that it made this lower high. After it made this lower high, which was a good signal that the sellers could be stepping into the market to give us the sell opportunities. Okay, the price failed to break below this support around 7,250 for 4 times. Okay, so how are we going to use these opportunities? We do expect UK 100 to continue these consolidations. The only way we can trade UK 100 if high probability, with high accuracy. This is only to wait the price to break below this support, and you can trade the break and retest from that resistance. And if that happen, we will be looking for sell opportunities, because we do have also this significant support here around $6,810. Okay. So these are some of the zone we'll be looking for selling alternatives. If this happen, we can, and if UK100 continues to push up and break and cross above this $80,000, we will look for buying opportunities. So this clearly means that we are not trading the UK100 currently, because it is in a strong consolidation. We need to wait and until we get the big money or the smart money shows us where they want to take the UK market stock. Let's look also in the cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrency. If you have followed us, we do not, we ourselves in UTC, we do not trade the cryptocurrencies, but because we have some of the followers who trade the cryptocurrencies, that's why we give our market insight to one of the biggest market, which is Bitcoin versus USD. Crypto, we do have, it is clear and it is obvious, we do have this clear support here around 19,000. Let's adjust it to the recent price. Okay. To 15,800. You will see that this zone was a significant resistance into December 2017, and it has broken in October 2020, and since then it became support on December 2022. And you see this resistance around 32,500. Okay. Maybe we needed to switch to weekly time frame in order to see this area of value. While Bitcoin was consolidating over here, this is the recent broken support over here, because we had this trend line. Okay, and then it became a resistance. So these are the significant support and resistance we do have on Bitcoin. And since then, you can clearly see that the market is consolidating between this zone resistance above 32,000 and this support around 25,000. If you follow us, we was making technical analysis on Bitcoin since September last year, and we have given as our prediction even before the market make this huge move. So Bitcoin, it is clear that it is in consolidation, okay, and it is consolidating between this 25,000 support and the resistance of 32,000. Okay, it was consolidating for quite long, and you see that now for the month of September, it made a very, very strong move up. It moved from 26,000 to 28,000. This shows that even though Bitcoin is consolidating, buyers are willing and are pushing to buy Bitcoin. Okay. On the daily time frame, for those who follow us regularly, I have been mentioned this resistance. Okay. You see that now Bitcoin, it is breaking even this resistance. So the way we can use that, we will be looking for buying opportunities on Bitcoin, and it has managed to break this trend line now. Okay, we're gonna patiently wait for the retest of this trend line, and in order to look for buying opportunities. And some of the area of values where you can take profit once you buy Bitcoin. One is this resistance around 30,000. Okay. Another one will be this resistance around 31,000. These are the area of values you can be looking for or taking profit. Okay, so Bitcoin is bullish, and this is how where you can look for buying opportunities. Let's leave Euro Japan and GBP Japan yen. We're gonna come back on them next tomorrow. Generally, these are the market we do analyze on a daily basis. Okay, every day at 8 a.m. GMT or 10 a.m. local time, we make a live technical analysis. And as I promised, tomorrow, since tomorrow, we're gonna switch it to 4 time frame in order to show you how you can look for intraday signal. Now was the general overview to give you how the general overview of the markets based on the fundamental of the dollar and the big picture of the markets we do analyze on a daily basis based on the technical analysis and the fundamental of dollar index. Okay, so today we are not reading your comments. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time because we are doing the top-down technical analysis. The video has become already too long. So let's meet tomorrow. We're gonna answer all of your questions, the comments. Okay, and if you are new, don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel so that you will not miss out when we start the live technical analysis. And during this live show or live technical analysis, it is open. You can ask any question related to the market we are analyzing or any market you want to trade, which we have not spoken about. You can even ask any question about a financial digital market, especially on Forex trading, because that's where we are specialized on. And we'll be happy to teach you. And if you want mentorship, don't forget to visit our website www.ultimatetraders, where we can teach you technical analysis, different trading strategies, risk management, back testing and forward testing, as well as how you can make your trading journal. We do have courses we provide free of charge, like a basic trading course. We're gonna teach them to you free of charge. All we have to do, we repeat to register on our website. Okay, www.ultimatetraders. The beginner course, we're gonna teach it to you free of charge, where we teach you all the basics you need about the forex trading, like what is forex, who do forex, can you profit from forex trading, how to use the trading platform, introduction to risk management, the mathematics you're gonna need on forex trading, and we even teach you how you can trade the news release. Okay, all you need to do is simply to register, to go to register and register yourself, and after you complete your registration, you have to enroll on the basic to beginner course, and you are ready to go. Okay, and for those who are looking the mentorship, we have a money fisher where we teach you everything you need from technical analysis, candlestick pattern, support and resistance, trend line, some trending indicator where I do teach trend line and average, true range, only indicators for the purpose of setting a proper stop loss and to define the market trend. We teach you about 7 trading strategies over here. Okay, independent of any market conditions. We teach you how to do back testing and forward testing, trading journal, risk management, trading psychology, and we end up with building the trading plan. So if it is something you think it might help you, do not hesitate to visit our website. We will be happy to give you any further explanation you might need. And we do have a WhatsApp group on our website. Okay, we do have a WhatsApp number here. For any query or any question, you can directly send us a message with this WhatsApp number. And we do have our telephone number here, and as well as the email address. You can contact us in any way. Thank you very much for following us on this live technical analysis. See you tomorrow at the same time, 10 a.m. local time or 8 a.m. GMT. with the technical analysis. God bless you and trade safe.